Good afternoon, my dear students. Today we are going to see a new topic, heat. Can you say what all sources of heat are around us? We can see sunlight. Sunlight will give heat and light. Without any stop, we will get sun heat from the sun. Other source of heat we are getting from the electric stove and so many things around us. Okay, so in this chapter we are discussing about the heat, how we will measure heat, like that, so many things. Okay, so let's see what is the characteristics of heat. So just I will tell some examples. Suppose last class we have studied about fibers, right? So cotton clothes which we wear usually in the summer seasons, that is made up of plant fiber which we worn in summer seasons, right? Then woolen clothes, when we will wear these woolen clothes, usually in the winter seasons, right? Sweaters and all we will usually wear in winter season, that is made up of animal fibers. So depending upon the heat, if it is too hot, we will use what? Cotton clothes. So we will feel little more uh, refreshed and relaxed. Okay, because cotton fibers can overcome the hot climate. And if it is too cold, like in winter seasons, we will prefer sweaters that is made up of wool, right? So in winter season we will prefer woolen clothes which is made up of animal fibers, right? So depending upon the heat we will choose our clothes. So how we will sense the heat, hot or cold? By the, usually by the touch, right? We can, if we are getting two glasses of water, first we will touch and see which water is hot and which water is cold, right? So first of all we will sense it by touch. So if we are getting two glasses, both we will touch which one is hotter than others or which one is colder than others. So we will compare which one is cold or which one is hot, right? So first of all we will measure simply by touching, right? So how we will measure the heat? So a reliable measure of the hotness of an object is its temperature. Okay, a reliable measure of hotness of an object is its temperature. First of all, we will measure with our hand by touching and all. Then also some things we cannot touch and see. Some things we need accurate measure. For that, to measure the temperature, we will use the device known as thermometer. Okay, so the temperature is measured by a device called thermometer. So a reliable measure of the hotness of an object is measured, that is known as the temperature, and it is measured using a device that is known as thermometer. Okay. So we can measure the temperature by using thermometer. So there are two types of thermometer. One is clinical thermometer and one is laboratory thermometer, which is in your home. You have, if you are getting fever and all, you will use one thermometer, small thermometer. That is the clinical thermometer. So thermometer is divided into two. One is clinical thermometer. So thermometer is for measuring temperature, right? So it is divided into two. One is clinical thermometer and another one is laboratory thermometer, which is used for laboratory purposes. Okay. So the thermometer that measure our body temperature is called as clinical thermometer. Okay, what is called clinical thermometer? The thermometer that measures our body temperature is called a clinical thermometer. Okay, so this is the definition of clinical thermometer. If you see a clinical thermometer, it have these all structures. One by one we will see. It is made up of glass tube. I hope you have seen this clinical thermometer in your home. Okay, so it is made up of glass tube. It contains a bulb at one end and it is filled with mercury. If you see, if you tilt it, if you move it, you can see one silver color fluid in that. That is the mercury. Mercury is rising up and down. Like that we can calculate, we can see, measure the temperature. So the mercury level rises up in the thread like portions indicate the temperature of the body. If it is markings are there, I will show the thermometer after this. So some markings are there. When this mercury is raising up, we can interfere that we have fever. Okay, so the mercury level rises up in the thread-like portions indicate the temperature of the body. Okay, the next point, the level of mercury can be measured by reading the scale. So by seeing some numbers will be there, normal range will be there. If this mercury level is crossing the normal level, we can interfere that we have fever. Okay, so the records of the temperature is in degrees Celsius. Okay, so the range of human body temperature is 35 degrees Celsius to 45 degrees Celsius. If we have too much temperature, this still here it can reach 45 degree Celsius. The normal average range of human body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. If this temperature is beyond 37 degrees Celsius, we will tell that is fever. That condition is known as the fever. Okay. Usually in your home, when you are getting little headache or little feverish like feeling is coming, what your mother will do, she will take thermometer and she will take the temperature, right? Maybe you have seen this in your day-to-day life, right? So once again we will see how we can use. If you don't know, let's see how we can use the clinical thermometer. So first of all, wash it. Wash the thermometer nicely. No need to rub it, no need to clean like that. Just dip in the clean water. So wash it nicely in the clean water. Okay. Then after that, before taking the temperatures, first point is that wash it before use. Second is that before taking the temperature, thermometer is given a few jerks. Jerks means like this we will do, right? To bring down the level of mercury below 35 degrees Celsius. Sometimes, no, after taking, once if you take thermometer and maybe you have kept it like that. So mercury level may be little more. It will be little different. So first of all, we will take the thermometer and we will do some jerks. Okay, so that the mercury level will come down to 35 degrees Celsius. Then after that, it will be placed beneath the tongue for about a minute. For adult and all, we will keep it beneath the tongue, below the tongue. For the infant, for the babies and all, maybe they will bite it. So what we will do, we will keep thermometer under the arms. Okay. Then after that, after 1 minute, we can take out carefully and we can check the temperature. So now I will show one clinical thermometer. This is clinical thermometer. You can, I hope you can see it. So here you can see 37 degrees Celsius, right? 37. So here you can see one mark is the 37. So below 37 is the normal human body temperature. If the temperature is going beyond this one, we can say we have fever. So here if you turn here, this side you can see 95, 96, 98, like the 98.5, right? After that, this is the Fahrenheit. Okay, this is the Celsius, 37 degrees Celsius, and this is the Fahrenheit. You check in your home thermometer at home. Okay, this is not clearly, it is not coming, so check with your with the help of your parents, check it. So one side you can see degrees Celsius and one other side we can see Fahrenheit. So in the case of Fahrenheit, it is going beyond 98.5. It is, we can say you have fever. Otherwise, if it is below, that is the normal temperature. So this is the bulb side of thermometer. This is the bulb side of the thermometer. So we should keep this one pointing under the tongue or under the arms. Okay. So after that, you can see if you keep it after taking the temperature. If you look like this, you can see, I can see, but can you see one mark is there? That is the mercury level. Okay, mercury thread. So now I will show how we can check the temperature using a clinical thermometer. So I hope this thermometer all of you have seen in your home, right? So this is clinical thermometer. So you should hold it like this. Before using the thermometer, first you should wash it. Just rinse with the normal water. After that, just do one or two jerks. These are the jerks. Okay, so that the mercury level, if it is up, it will come down to the normal level, that is 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, after that you can keep it under the, like this, you can keep it under the tongue. For the small babies and infants, if they maybe the chances there they will bite it, so we can keep it under the arm. So for 1 minute, after 1 minute, take the thermometer without shaking it. Just look the thermometer to the eye level. Okay, don't keep it like down or up. Just keep the thermometer in the eye level. So you can see one silver thread. Okay, you can hold it. Don't touch, don't hold in this bulb. It can break. So hold it here and just keep the thermometer in your eye level and check. You can see one silver line, that is the mercury level. So if it is, you can see 37 degrees Celsius, that's normal level, or 98.5 Fahrenheit. In the Celsius, it is 37 degrees Celsius. If it is going above 37 degrees Celsius, you can see mark. If it is going above 37 degrees Celsius, that you have fever. Or Fahrenheit, if it is going beyond 98.5 Fahrenheit, you have fever. So just check the thermometer in your home and see where is mercury. In camera it is not clear, so just see the mercury level of the thermometer in your home. Okay, I hope how now you understood how we can measure the temperature using the thermometer. Now we will see some precautions we have to use while we are using clinical thermometer. So thermometer should be washed before and after use. It should be clean, so we have to wash it before and after the use. Okay, second is that ensure that before use the mercury is below 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, if it is beyond, we will not get clear correct measurement. So before taking the temperature, the mercury level should be below 35 degrees Celsius. Third one is that read the thermometer keeping the level of mercury along the line of sight. So I have shown you, right, how to take the measurement. You have to keep the thermometer in the level of your eye. Okay, then handle the thermometer with care. You should take care. If it contained what, mercury, it is very poisonous. If it is break, we cannot handle it. It will go like one ball. Okay, so we should take care while handling thermometer. It is, if it hit any hard place, it will break. Okay, then don't hold the thermometer by the bulb while reading it. Below one silver color bulb is there, no, don't touch there. Okay, while you are taking the measurement, while you are taking this temperature. Okay, so these are the precautions we have to keep in mind while using the thermometer. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. One more thing, I will show the diagram of the thermometer. This is a rough diagram of clinical thermometer. So if you see a thermometer, you can see two readings at both sides. One is 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and another one is 95, 96, 98, 100 and 102. Okay, so one side, this 35, that is the reading of degrees Celsius, and this is Fahrenheit. Okay, so it's very simple to measure the temperature. So normal body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. Okay, so if you are seeing this one, 98.5 Fahrenheit is the normal body temperature. So if it is going beyond that one, we have fever. So you can see big marks and small marks you can see. So each small division is 1/5, that is 0.2 degrees Celsius. So this one is the 35. So one mark, that is 1/5, that is 0.2 degrees Celsius.
So like that you can mark it. If it is coming 37.1, that will be 37.2. Like that you can calculate. Okay, so this is the thermometer. This is the clinical thermometer which we use commonly in home and in hospitals.